Hi guys, I'm just going to share with you a junk journal that I've made for a swap over at the Facebook group Junk Journal Junkies. This time it was a junk journal that was British themed, and this is what I've come up with. Um, as usual, I've kind of gone down the vintagey route, um, but obviously, as I say, this is my take on the theme. As you can see, I've used an old a print of an old map that's of Great Britain, and then I've added some various iconic images and things that I feel sort of represent Britain. I've also added a cluster of flowers in reds, whites and blues, and a couple of coins and a white doily, lacy doily, seam binding and organza ribbon. And as you can see, this time I decided to use my binding tool, which I've not used for quite a while, so I thought it'd be quite good to use it this time. On the back I use this paper because of the Union Jack, and you can see that I've used seam binding and one of the Tim Holtz knob things so that for the closure. And obviously this is just tied in a bow, so it could be undone and made bigger as the journal fills out. So we'll take a quick look inside. Right, so first of all, we've got a cover, and you'll see throughout the journal there's a load of copies of vintage adverts, and I actually got these from a magazine. Just quickly show you. I bought this quite a while ago, and it's got all old adverts and things from the 20s to 30s. It's a Woman's Weekly. It's something they've brought out now, but obviously it's different things that were in the magazine all those years ago. So I thought it was quite fun to add to the journal as I go. So this is something that I got off the internet, and as you can see, it's just got all different things to do with Britain. You'll notice I've used my usual tea/coffee dyed papers, and here's one of those adverts. I've also included a playing card that's from London, and you'll also see throughout the journal, these are a download I got off the internet, and they are from a calendar from 1897, I think it is. Just double check, yeah, 1897, and they're all different things from books that were written by Charles Dickens. And I thought that was quite, they've got like little quotes and things from each of his books, so I thought that was quite nice to add throughout the book. This is a page out of Alice in Wonderland. Another of the pocket, and another one of those calendar downloads. As I say, obviously they go through from January till December. And this is just a little washi tape tab that I've added on the side of the page. This is a page out of a book that was all sort of things British. Various people are mentioned: Robert Burns, the Royal Academy, William Wordsworth and such. So I just thought that was quite good to have in there. Got an envelope, and in there's one of the free downloads from Ephemera's Vintage Gardens. I thought it was a cup of tea and bingo and the English roses. I thought that all tied in rather nicely. So there's some more washi tape. This is out of a book, and this page is the British political scene, but the paper's really nice, so I thought it was quite fun to add that into there. Part of a doily, and this is a page out of a book on British plants. a train ticket. And obviously this is an old envelope, and I've left the delivered by Royal Mail part on there because I thought that was quite, obviously Royal Mail, it's British, isn't it? So and then on the back I've created a tuck spot, but obviously there's room to put something behind. You can see the picture behind, so if you want to put a picture on there, and then you can see it through the window. This is just an envelope which I've created as a pocket, and I've added a couple of playing cards to, and on the back here is another one of those adverts. And here I've created another pocket out of an advert and just added a little blue and white tag. And this is a file folder. On the back of the file folder I've created a pocket out of an image of Sir Walter Raleigh. And I've created a tag to go in there. Just attach some washi tape there. There's a postcard and a page out of Diary of a Edwardian Lady. Little image of Sherlock Holmes. And here is a flower and a little doily. So the colours I've tried to incorporate obviously are the red, white and blue, but in a more subtle way. This is just off of some clothing, and I thought that would be quite good to add because it says made in Great Britain. And this is another page out of that book with a really nice paper, and this has got on it marks of English pottery and porcelain, so it's sort of all the distinguishing marks that you'd find on that. This is an envelope I've cut down, and I picked that up some while ago, Sir Richard Arkwright. And in there I've just added a tea-dyed index card. And then on the back I've attached a very old vintage postcard of the House of Lords. This is just some parchment paper with a doily attached, and this is a flyer off of something that was on locally. And it had it says about Noel Coward, so I thought that would be quite apt to put in a British journal. Little crown and some more organza ribbon just attached to the page, and this is a page with a picture of Henry VIII. Another doily, another postcard with all different images of London. And this is some paper from a hotel in Nottingham. More images. This page here is from a book, like a tourist guide, a very old tourist guide of London. And I've added that because I thought it gives quite an area there for journaling or a photo. And then on the back it's got a map of the area. Another one of the red pockets, and I've added a postcard from where I live, and in the back we've got another one of the calendar pages, a bingo card, and also this advert from 1929. I don't know if you can see it, and it was of the first Tesco's store that opened, and that is obviously another advert from that magazine. And those that don't live in the UK, Tesco's is one of our major chains of grocery stores. And then I've got another set of flowers stapled to the corner there, and another washi tape tab. Another page from Alice in Wonderland, and another one from the a red poppy from that the plant book. This is another part of the file folder, and these pages here are from an old vintage Ladybird book that I had, and I can remember when I was at school the Ladybird books, and I thought that'd be quite fun to put that in there. Then I've created a pocket out of a piece of an envelope that had been sent through the post with the postmark and the stamp on it, and this is another calendar page and another little tag tucked in there. Then we've got a paper bag, and in this piece here we've got a postcard from Cambridge. Oops, sorry, you can't see that postcard from Cambridge. I've just stuck a little clip there, and then in the other side there's another postcard here, and that one is another vintage one, and that's the Cenotaph in London. I was lucky when I went to the charity shop recently and I was able to pick up some of these old postcards, and I think it's quite nice to add them in to the journal. Another page, this is from that book with a nice paper, and this one is English monarchs, and then on the back it's got Scottish monarchs. I've done a tuck spot here with a postcard and stuck a poppy on there. And then on the other side we've got another tuck spot and another postcard. This is a first day cover from 1968 and a stamp. A couple more pages from Alice in Wonderland, and yet again I used that page because it was blank on the back and could be used for journaling or whatever. Obviously had to have a picture of Britannia in there, and this is just another of those adverts, and an envelope that I made out of a page from that book, that magazine, with some more adverts tucked. This is a packet from tea. Thought I ought to have a page to do with tea in here, and there's a little tag, and a little tuck spot up here as well. Another page from the tourist guide, and this is Hampton Court Palace, and on the back there's a map of London Underground. A clear pocket that's would normally have CDs in, and I've added some tags and bits and pieces in there, and then on the back I've stuck some strips of washi so that my partner would be able to use them in the journal or on something else. You can just lift them off and reuse them. Another tab made out of washi, another page from the Edwardian country diary. This is a stamp of London. I don't know how clear that will pick it up. I've done it quite faintly so it could be written over if it was wanted. And another paper bag pocket with a tag in. Another strip off of the top of an envelope, this time added as a flap, so if someone wanted to attach something to create another page they could do that on the back of there. Another page from Alice in Wonderland book. This time this page has got about William Shakespeare, and the last page I put that in because of the roses and thought that that's quite good. And then added the last couple of calendar downloads, and a thing that obviously says who'd made it and everything. So that's the junk journal that I've made for the British themed junk journal. So I hope you like it, and this will be off to my partner tomorrow, and hopefully she'll be pleased with it as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye.